that it must be the policy of the United States to support free peoples who are resisting attempted subjugation. If we falter in our leadership, we may endanger the peace of the world, and we shall surely endanger the welfare of this nation.
Aloha, and welcome to the first episode of True North, HSTV's newest news program. I'm Petty Officer MJ Gonzalvo.
And I'm Petty Officer Mick Domestico. Each week we'll bring you only the hardest hitting news from around the ship.
This week, we check in with our midshipmates from the United States Naval Academy to find out how they negotiate life on board the best aircraft carrier in the universe.
We also got a chance to sit down with Truman's own Sailor of the Year, AC-1 Coriati, to find out what it takes to be the best. But before that, let's take a quick break to remember just how amazing we really are.
It's amazing, I'm the reason everybody fired up this evening. I'm exhausted, barely breathing, holding on to what I believe in. No matter what, you'll never take that from me. My reign is as far as your eyes can see. It's amazing, so amazing, so amazing, so amazing. It's amazing, so amazing, so amazing, so amazing. It's amazing. I'm a monster, I'm a killer. I know I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm a problem that'll never ever be solved. And no matter what, you'll never take that from me. My reign is as far as your eyes can see. It's amazing, so amazing, so amazing, so amazing. It's amazing, so amazing, so amazing, so amazing. It's amazing. I'm a monster.
What a great video by new guy number 1. Speaking of new guys, new guy number 2 caught up with the midshipmen who have embarked on their summer cruise. New guy number 2?
Midshipmen from the United States Naval Academy joined sailors from the USS Harry S. Truman during a routine underway May 14th as part of a summer training cruise.
It gives them an opportunity to sort of see what life is like for these guys so that once they become junior officers in a few years, they'll have some perspective.
The midshipmen participated in various shipboard evolutions to gain an understanding of operations and daily life of seagoing sailors.
When we got there, we all jumped in and had a lot of fun. It was more exciting than I thought it was going to be, so it was great.
For many of them, this was their first time on a Navy ship. On board USS Harry S. Truman, I'm Mass Communications Specialist Seaman Scott Stamps.
Do you know I'm proudly serving as a running mate to a midshipman?
Really? Now, what exactly is a running mate?
Well, we serve as sort of hosts and mentors to these future officers.
Future officers? Where exactly is this future officer you speak of?
Well, now that's a good question. As it turns out, mine doesn't particularly care for me. No, not my biggest fan.
He did not tell you this.
Well, now what did he say? He said, MC2, I don't particularly care for you. I'm not your biggest fan, I believe how it went. He then pushed my face and reminded me that my hair was thinning. That was the last I've seen of it.
Now would be a great time for a commercial break.
Say, are you guys open?
We sure are.
Do you guys have chips, candies, monsters, cigars, and shirts?
This week, MC2 and I had the distinct honor of sitting down with Truman's Sailor of the Year.
Initially, she wanted nothing to do with us, but a few hundred coffee creamers later, she finally agreed to sit down and talk in this week's Furrowed Brows. Good evening and welcome to the first segment of Furrowed Brows. This week we have with us the Sailor of the Year, AC1 Coriati. AC1, welcome.
Thank you.
Could you start by telling our viewers a little bit about yourself?
Well, like I said, AC1 Coriati. I have been in the Navy 9 years, starting in August. Or in August I'll be 9 years in the Navy. I actually came in the Navy undesignated, so I was an undesignated airman and struck air traffic control. And I'm married. My husband's also an air traffic controller. He is stationed currently at Patuxent River, Maryland. We have one daughter who is 3, and happy to be here, proud to serve.
Great. You said your first name was AC1 Coriati. Could you kind of describe how you got the name AC1?
Well, it came with me in boot camp. It was in my sea bag. So they told me that was my first name. Well, actually, it was airman then. So every time you make rank, you get a new first name. It's kind of like one of those forms you submit and it goes in your OMPF and all that good stuff. So it automatically updates to your first name. So.
AC1, tell us a little bit about where you're from.
I am from Belleville, Texas. There we have more cows than people, so it's not on a map. It's about an hour and a half west of Houston. I don't want to say I was sheltered, but I was sheltered. I never flew on an airplane until I joined the Navy. My first airplane ride was to boot camp. I did leave the state, however, once prior to joining the Navy. Went to Colorado, took a little drive. That was a good family vacation. It's a population, I guess it's around 3,600 now, probably, give or take. So this aircraft carrier has more people than in my hometown. I grew up, I guess you'd say, a country girl.
So they put you in charge of pilots' lives after your first and only flight.
Yes. So they say, yes, yes.
So I understand that you've been selected as Truman Sailor of the Year. Can you tell us a little about what that means exactly?
It's an honor. That's the first word that comes to mind about being a Truman Sailor of the Year.
Sailor of the Year, that's quite a title. Do you think you're better than me?
Oh, no, absolutely not.
You're full of yourself.
Full of myself. Yeah, you know, I'm pretty good at what I do. Is this where I'm supposed to be confident, right? No. I guess the CMC thinks I am.
I believe the last time we spoke with you, AC1, you had a very different hairstyle. What happened to those cornrows?
Oh, the cornrows.
If we don't, excuse me, I believe we have a photo. You want to bring that up?
Oh, wow. You can't bring it up. That's not what right looks like. However, we got somebody else to do that photo. It didn't look so right on me. Some hairstyles don't look right on yeah. It didn't suit me well.
Hey, we all make horrible decisions every now and then. If you were a pilot, what would your call sign be?
And why?
Call sign and why? Yeah, I don't know. I never really thought of that. I'm kind of too blind to even be a pilot, so that was just kind of like one of those things I never even thought about. It was far out of my reach. I don't know. You have to give me one. You got one for me? And I don't know about you two. Y'all probably have something already written down. A call sign. I don't know. I'll have to come back to that. I think I'll have to come back to that.
I think you're out of comebacks.
I'm out of comebacks, so gosh. No. Let's see. Call signs, from my understanding, working with pilots a lot, they are given to you, not necessarily something that's chosen. So If I were to choose something, my division probably would have given me, the people that I work with would be Hubble. Thanks. That's it. That's a shout out to one of my besties. Yeah, Hubble. They call me Hubble. It's good. Yeah.
And why is that exactly?
Hubble. Telescope. Glasses. No? Not ringing a bell?
Well, I believe that about does it for this week of Furrowed Brows. Tune in next week when we have somebody better. Thank you for your time, AC1, and again, congratulations on your being selected for Sailor of the Year.
Thank you, both of you.
Thank you. Just a top-notch sailor, really.
And you know who else is top-notch? Your running mate and his cohorts, who tell us what they learned in a segment we like to call In the Navy.
Cohorts.
Hello, Team Truman. We are midshipmen from the United States Naval Academy, and these are the top 10 ways to help your family understand what it's like to be in the Navy.
Disassemble, inspect, reassemble your lawnmower every week.
Have family members stand at a podium by the front door in 4-hour intervals, ensuring that everyone who crosses has proper identification.
Have your mother-in-law write down everything she's going to do that day and have her read it to your family at 7 in the morning.
Have someone under the age of 16 give everyone a haircut.
At the beginning of every month, have your entire family paint the outside of your house. Twice.
Get 18 scoops of budget-priced coffee grounds, simmer for 6 hours, and let your whole family know you made a fresh pot of coffee.
Have your neighbor come over at 6 in the morning, blow a whistle and shout, "Reveille, reveille, all hands heave out and trice up."
Have your family qualify to operate each appliance in your house, then make them requalify 6 months later, and say it's Liberty dependent.
Once a week, place your cat or dog in the kiddie pool and yell, man overboard, port side." Then rate them on how fast they respond.
Buy a dumpster, paint it gray, and live in it for 9 months.
They learn so fast.
I think they'll fit in really nice.
With that being said, our own Truman sailors are making great strides to ensure that they fit in nicely to their uniforms.
That's right. Our shipmates are working extra hard in preparation for the spring PFA.
Indeed they are.
So we sent new guy number 3 to the deck plates to find out what you think.
Wait a minute. New guy number 3, that's Dion Dawson.
Affirmative.
Yeah, I thought we agreed that he wasn't ready.
I thought you were going to tell him.
You know, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
This is MCSN Dion Dawson here on location at the Seaside Gym with EM3 Yerger, and we're out here catching a little wind and getting a good workout in. So EM3, what do you do to stay in shape?
Well, right now I'm working on, right now I'm working on a 5K on the rowing machine. I've already done 4K so far. I'm trying to work it up to 10.
CTTSA Green, what do you do to prepare for the PFA?
Every 10 minutes I try to get some push-ups in, get on the bike.
This is MCSN Dawson on location here with Chief Tapia. And Chief, what do you do to get ready for the PRT?
Looking at it right now, just practicing on the elliptical, keeping the cardio going.
What do you do to get ready for the PRT, man?
Just a whole bunch of hours in the gym, crunch time, just push-ups, sit-ups, a lot of running, high-protein diet,
What do you do to get ready for the PRT, man?
Well, I'm on the basketball team, so, Coach Burke, he get it in.
Okay, what position you play?
I'm the power forward.
Power forward, so you're getting your little Karl Malone on. When did you last exercise?
What's that?
Well, what's wrong?
I'm about to exercise this now.
Really?
Watch me.
That's my exercise. This is my rhythm. Am I supposed to be enjoying this? So what's that one thing you have to hold back on? Everybody has that one thing. What's your one thing, Chief?
Ice cream.
What flavor, Chief? You got to tell me.
Cookies and cream.
Okay. Is there any reason why you're wearing the towel like that?
Just to swipe the sweat off my face, needed.
Or are you doing a pretty bad job at getting the sweat off?
Oh yeah.
This is Seaman Dawson, and I'm mildly disturbed by this guy.
that's all the news we have for this week.
Be sure to check out the Give 'em Hell Herald for more news from around the ship.
Aloha and rock on, Team Truman.
And remember, if it isn't true, it isn't news. Until next time, Truman. Not bad. Not bad at all. What should be a terrific show. Good timing for that.
So if you were an animal, what animal would you be?
Wow. There's a lot of psychology behind what animal you choose. And I think I would represent a lion. I think, is it a seal? Yeah, a meerkat. I don't know, you wrote down some notes on there and the jokes are terrible, so I wouldn't go that far.
I think jerk would be an appropriate call sign for you.
I tackle 5 lions. I drink 4 ostrich eggs. And I wrestle a baby whale.
All right, Peter will not approve of this. Let's just say that right now.
Kami ay Truman. We are, sorry. We are Truman. Kami ay Truman. Sorry. We are one.
Aloha and welcome to the first episode of True North.
I'm sorry. I moved.
Don't be sorry. It's the first episode.
I'm apologizing in advance.
So
How old is your daughter?
3.
And is she also an air traffic controller? Well, looks like he's getting full service over here. What is this? What is this? Oh boy. We got work to do.